Hi there, this is Alex, the Chaotic DM. I am here to tell you that we have lost some of our video files, specifically episodes 28 through 35. There was a data transfer error that we ran into, so those files got corrupt. We did have the audio files, so we are going to be putting them with this overlay so that you can continue watching the videos here, or you can head over to the podcasting app where all of the audio files are available. We hope you enjoy.
So welcome, fellow adventurers, nerds, and neurodivergents. Sit back, stay hydrated, and prepare yourselves for tonight's adventure. Last we left off, it would help if I had my summary up. Would it not? The Misfits were, that's the correct one. The Misfits have been thrown from one chaotic event to the next. Some of their own making, others the making of this world. They rushed to help their allies and friends, and there was a bright white light as they prepared for battle. Regaining their vision, they realized that it was quite cold and blizzard-like. They realized, additionally, that they were dumped on a mountain path. After some time, they trudged through the snow, barely following disappearing footprints. They eventually made out a cave in the distance and hid. Daeonis and Ace assisted with this and made some baby sounds to attract a guard. They made an alliance, hid more, and waited for a signal to attack. Eventually getting impatient and moved on the cave right as a dragon breath blast came through. They assaulted the cave and, with their new allies, greatly outnumbered the white dragons here. After a handful of rounds of combats, they beat back these dragons, but some escaped. They had some conversations with the silver dragon in charge and relaxed and waited for reinforcements. Now, they strategize and rest, preparing for the main assault on the snow-capped village, and on Cryovane. We pick up the next morning after the long rest. I hope you all clicked your long rest buttons. If not, you can do so now. It is early. You guys have been tasked with waking up and preparing early, making sure to get a full breakfast in. Food's already being made. There's a tense calmness in the air, like the calm before the storm.
Barometric pressure is unbearable.
What do you do?
I'm checking my gear, just making sure everything's set and whatnot.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Can we consult with the troops, I guess?
Sure. I'm not sure if Malachi had shared with you guys during your rest, but he has been talking with one of the Dragonborn captains named Dax, and one of the scarce magic users named Talios. These both were pointed out by Alabaster, who is the adult silver dragon that you have since been doing business or having conversations with. So yes, in short, you may address the troops, but those are the three whose names you know. The rest are just various miscellaneous troops.
I just wanted to gather them and see, like, if they have the layout in terms of where we plan to go and how we were approaching, because we sort of had our plan brought in as prisoners, but just having like a layout of what things look like map wise. Can we consult with them about that?
Sure, you may, but first I need whoever would like, only one, to roll a perception check.
I do it. First roll of the game. Natural 20.
Damn!
And that's a 30.
We're starting right off.
That
with
is
the
scary.
high rolls.
That is scary right now, because if we're
means
starting that high,
the fates know you need it.
somebody's watching this right now.
Depends on who you think that somebody is. Sometimes Lady Luck doesn't always keep on your side.
It's the tiny goblin.
As you are talking with troops and preparing yourselves mentally, physically, checking equipment and whatnot, you all begin to feel the rumbles of something large approaching from one of the tunnels,
Shit.
of which there are
Approaching our
numerous. There are
direction?
9 tunnels.
Approaching our direction?
There's a rumble. There's a heavy footfalls.
I'm gonna look to Alabaster. Do you feel that?
Ah, I do. Do you not sense anything?
Giant moles?
I assumed adventurers of your caliber would be able to sense the change and the arcane presence of creatures.
Shall I roll an Arcana check?
Can I help her?
That is up to you. Do you want to roll an Arcana check? Do you want to roll a Perception check?
I'll do Arcana. I have a plus
Yes,
6.
Malachi, you can help her, so you have advantages.
Heck yeah. Roll. As a 30.
Heckin'. I mean, you do have a plus D4, but
Damn.
My Arcana's bomb.
plus 16. Holy hell.
So a 35, 19 plus 16. You sense a very, very, very strong magical presence coming from the rear of the cave. However, it is a good magic presence. It does not give off this sense of, like, maliciousness or evil.
I'll point to the back. It's coming from that way, but I don't think we have to worry too much.
Very good, young human. And you see, with a couple other humanoids and a few smaller dragons, dragonborn, walk in from the back. A dragon a bit larger than Alabaster comes in. You see a couple of ruby-colored dragonborn. There's a few wormlings with them. You see a dragonborn of which even you, Pen, are not really familiar with their scales.
Ooh, better than giant moles.
This is the last of our reinforcements. Thank you, Alabaster, for marshaling such a large force. You just see Alabaster bow and, kind of step to the side a little bit.
I will follow suit and bow to the new creature and say hello.
Can I walk up to the biggest new dragon?
How
Just
close
kind
do
of
you
like-
get?
I mean, I guess within 30 feet.
Alright, go ahead and move yourself where you go.
Okay.
Because I saw Pen, you moved yourself as this was happening.
I pop up over here, be like, greetings. Thank you.
A follower of Bahamut.
Indeed. You know of the Platinum God?
And you're a young dragonborn of Sarador over there.
Yes, hi. Pentagon. Nice to meet you.
My name is Kishan.
Greetings, Kishan. I'm Malachi.
I know all about your troop. I was informed by our scouts.
Does he gesture to any of the scouts in here, or is he just saying in general?
He's just saying in general. This is a very large dragon. There really aren't any gestures.
What kind of dragon? Is he just another silver dragon?
A very large silver dragon. Like,
Where was Kashan?
his name is Kashan.
Yeah. How big is he? Like, how can I ascertain how big he is?
1.5 times the size of the adult silver dragon.
1.5 times the size?
Yeah. So,
Ooh.
basically, an adult silver dragon is a huge dragon.
So he's gargantuan.
And that's what alabaster is. This one is a gargantuan dragon. And he brought another young silver dragon with him. As well as these other dragonborns and a couple more wormlings. I hear you all have a plan of sorts.
Oh, yeah. We of sorts, yes. And kind of motion to Ace.
Is this weird blue human your leader?
Not quite, but she
Yes!
does have. And then I put a hand over her mouth.
You're not close enough to put a hand over her mouth. She's about 15 feet away from you.
There we go.
She does get out the word yes before you get over there.
But she has an illusion spell, and I can do a bit of disguise work, and we thought that it would look like you were escorting us prisoners. We might be able to get close enough, because none of us can really teleport a bunch of people, can we? I mean, I don't know. And I look at Ace.
Very, very clever for a very young human.
That young?
I have been alive for many ages. Everybody is young.
Well,
However,
in comparison,
it will not work.
why
Why
not?
not?
Dragons that are as strong as or stronger than myself, and even some that are as strong as alabaster, are able to see through magical illusions of sorts.
How about crushed berries and makeup?
And I kind of brandish my disguise kit. Ooh.
Depends on how convincing you can be.
I mean,
I
makeup
can
isn't-
try. Sorry, go ahead, Pen.
No, I'm just saying, makeup isn't magic.
I am
No.
going to my death in front of him.
Makeup is not magic, but acting is sometimes worse.
That's fair. I mean, I'm no performer. Malachi just kind of shrugs his shoulders.
Can
I am.
I have spent time deep in this mountain. He has not found me yet, but this cryovane seems to be quite intelligent, or at least getting help from somewhere. Tricks and trivial disguises are probably not likely to work.
have a recommendation?
I am glad you asked. And he gives you a look, and if you could see a confident smirk on a dragon's face, that's what he would be giving you. As he was waiting for this question to be asked. He just wanted to see what you guys had planned first.
Sounds a little smug, but yes.
As you
second
are
our intelligence?
hopefully aware, there are multiple caves and entrances and caverns and paths that lead up to the village. A majority of them dump you outside of the village's barrier, but there are a handful that will put you inside.
Well, that's what we have you guys for, because every single one of these caves looks the same to me.
Well, we're going to split our force into various assault groups and try to wreak chaos by appearing at all these entrances at the same time. As long as you guys can keep both Cryovane and his knights busy, we may be able to get the innocents out and then rally to you.
Busy, absolutely.
So you're going for shock and awe.
We're going for
So-
surprise. We don't have much time because whoever allowed 2 dragons to escape from this ambush in this cave, it gave Cryovane a chance to prepare his defenses.
Damn it.
So are we talking like you guys throw a distraction on the outside while we sneak on the inside?
I'm talking a full-scale assault on the inner part of the village.
Oh,
So
Good idea.
have you decided who's going to how many different pathways are going to be in there, and how many different squads are we going to be breaking up into?
Deonis, what did you say before I answer Malachi?
No, I agreed with the big gigantic dragon in front of me.
Okay. That's a very good question, young human.
Gratitude. I mean, or we know.
Our plan, and from what our scouts see, there are 6 pathways that lead into the village. Last we heard from our scouts, Cryovane moved a majority of the civilians into the front tents, emptying the tents that were closest to his lair.
Why would he do that? That sounds suspicious.
at least he's looking out for his people.
Or he's using them as a shield.
They aren't his
Yeah.
people.
What I am
Well, I
recommending is that we send 2 of the bigger dragons, maybe 2 of Alabaster's companions there with some of the smaller dragons, and a bunch of the foot forces to the front of the camp where most of the prisoners are being held for optimal protection while they escape. Then we send in a couple of my troops here with the rest of the foot forces into the center 2 pathways to cause a distraction in the center of the camp and keep them busy. Myself, Alabaster, and a couple of elite forces will appear in the back of the camp, and we were hoping that you 4, and maybe your dragons, if you want them to accompany you, otherwise they can be with one of the other squads, would go up to the other rear entrance of the camp and try to assault Cryovane himself, and hopefully he will pull his elite guards back for protection.
Okay. I look back to the group. This is a
Well-
sound plan.
I mean, it sounds like the whole distract while we sneak around and stab him in the back type deal, which I'm totally down for. Element of surprise is always a good thing.
We don't have the element of surprise anymore. He has prepared his defenses.
Right, but he's gonna, once he sees your forces from the front, he's probably gonna expect that we're just gonna do a full frontal attack, and not expect us to come from the side and behind. I mean, I'm not sure.
I hope so. But there has been reports that there are white dragons flying around the wildlands of this mysterious world. They may be harrying what creatures live down the mountain.
Oh,
This is a very risky and very time-based assault.
We're only gonna get one shot at this, so.
If we are not swift with this, and if we fail here, we all die. Or
Noted.
worse. Do not underestimate Cryovane and his knights.
Mm-mm.
I take out my great axe.
They have
Put it-
gotten stronger.
Oh, I'm not saying. I wasn't expecting this to be a piece of cake. I was just saying that idea that you proposed will make things easier. That's
We'll
all.
see. As long as he doesn't mind. If he decides to start attacking civilians and his own troops, we might have a problem.
Well,
We'll do our best to bottle him up.
Now, our one saving grace is there is a barrier around the village. Nothing can go through the barrier. We have to use these tunnels, which means he also can't take to the air. Neither can we.
Okay.
Every one of us is most likely grounded. You guys
In other
may
words,
be able
it's
to
like a
get up.
cape.
You guys may be able to get up into the air 30 feet or so, but this barrier is quite low to the ground for the reason that he doesn't want any airstrikes to happen. Yes, indeed, a big cage match.
Malachi's smiling.
If you are all ready for this. And he points
We have to be ready.
he nods to his, the one dragonborn humanoid that none of you recognize the scale patterning to. And this dragonborn pulls out a golden chalice and sets it on the ground. And poof, a feast appears in front of you.
Wow.
Oh,
Fancy.
You have all been granted the benefits of heroic feast.
Nice.
I forget what
mean-
that entails.
as does
Yeah, I
as do I. But
I am
Is the
looking
food
up
good
the
at least?
specifics now.
is
It
the
tastes
food
good.
good at
It's
least?
the food's whatever you want it to be.
Oh, steak and potatoes.
Jared
that's
did this
what I
for
want.
us, I think, the one time.
Yes.
Yes.
hey, sir, that chalice. Did you happen to buy that, or did you make that? Because it's very hard to find a gem-encrusted chalice.
Young
It's pretty.
Pendragon, was it?
Yes.
He has taken a vow of silence.
Oh. A simple nod.
For all of you
Indeed.
that are taking part of this, because not everyone gets it, but all 4 of you get it. You gain several benefits from the feast. You are immune to becoming poisoned. You are immune to being frightened, and you make all wisdom saves with advantage.
That's amazing and terrifying all at the same time.
Think immune to poison is going to be handy.
So immune to poison. Sorry, wisdom saves at advantage, and what else?
Immune to frighten.
And immune to frighten. Okay.
Is that it, or is there anything else? I thought there was more to it. Making sure. I should know my own spells.
Is there an increase to hit points?
Its hit point maximum also increases by 2d10.
Ooh.
It gains the same number of hit points. So basically, I guess, if, now, I'm not sure if he did a different feast then, because I do Hero's Feast. He made a heroic feast.
DM, is there a
sure.
hit? Is there a difference here, or? DM?
I see Hero's Feast, not Heroic
Yes.
Feast. So you all gain the 10 HP that the co-DM so graciously rolled for you.
Made 10 to maximum, right?
Yes, but you also gain
Okay.
it at HP.
Okay.
So that would mean
For the next 24
if
hours.
something only increases your HP maximum, you don't necessarily gain that. So now that you're all at max HP, you stay at max HP, it just goes up by 10.
So all of our max HPs are 10. Are
Correct.
more 10 plus. Okay.
Correct.
But we are still at our original HP.
For the next 24 hours, you have 10 additional HP. That's not temporary HP.
Okay.
How would I add?
Just go into your
I got you.
just go into your HP and increase it by 10.
Yeah.
Max
No, that's
HP
all I did.
modifier.
Right. And then we'll adjust
Okay.
it because after we'll adjust it. We'll
Fine,
tell you
problem.
when to adjust it back.
Noted. Grass. Thank you. And then he's just scarfing down all the food.
Is there anything else that anyone has to offer?
Hmm? Apologies, my magics aren't great.
That is fine. In this, brute strength will be just as useful as magic.
I do pull out Baba Yaga's staff and turn it into a quarterstaff, or the pestle and pull it out,
Yep.
turn it into a quarterstaff. I will give everybody a blessing, but it only lasts for a minute, so I'll wait until we get into battle or into the thick.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything anybody else wants to do before you jump into this?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure that I had already given, because I think I discussed that I was giving some egg bombs to somebody.
Yes, you have done. You did that before you sleep. You went to
Okay,
sleep.
perfect. So they have those egg bombs. Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
Dax has the egg
Dax.
bombs.
Nice.
Oh,
All right, that's it.
speaking of egg bombs, I have a bunch of this oil still. Like, do we want to maybe test it out and coat our weapons and with it, or well, I would say claws, but I don't know how toxic it would be to you guys.
Do you know what it does?
I've had this stuff for a while, and we've tested a lot of stuff, and I might have lost my notebook, so no.
Well, I trust you, so if you think it's a good idea.
I can tell you the one time you coated a weapon with one of your oils, Pen, the limit on which the oil would last on the weapon went off before it was used. You have no idea what any of these oils do.
Right, exactly. I just remember the effects of
Smoking
the fragrance
Right.
before I made them in oil.
Yes.
So, yeah. So there's that.
Go ahead, Dianus. What were you going to add?
I was gonna say gather things so I can hide. That way I have a very easy intro to just be able to kind of skeet. Which I don't know, being in a cave, if I'm going to be able to inquire that.
Hiding will be difficult from someone of Cryovane stature.
So, are you like making yourself like a ghillie suit type deal?
I was thinking, but I don't know what kind of terrain that we're going to be in when we get there.
Snow. It's gonna be snowy up there. It's all snow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this white stuff around, I think will do just fine.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Ace, do you have anything to add to this conversation as the troops are now preparing and armed up and have split into groups?
Are there any potions available?
All the potions are with Cryovane in his lair. We do not have any on ourselves. He confiscated all of them.
Confiscated. This is worse than a public school.
This is war.
Yes, objectively worse than a public school. Thank you. I think I'm just going in with my wits right now.
Okay.
Real quick, any of the new dragons or dragonborn that walked in, are any of them big enough to wield a great weapon?
None of them look like they use great weapons.
Okay.
I know you are trying to
Understood.
find someone to make use of yours.
Yep.
But, and that sounded like a, we're not going there. Anyway, no one can make use of your great weapon, Malachi.
And I
Okay,
can contribute.
Since my oils was not such a good idea, what about all these orbs we have? Were we keeping them for a certain reason, thinking that we could combine them all, or were we just waiting to see what we had before we distributed them? Because these can increase our damage output, or us being seen type deal.
The orbs also require attunement.
I don't have time for attunement.
A short rest is all that's needed for attunement. It's do you have the space for it? Once they're enchanted into something, whatever the object is that they need to be enchanted to, that item will then require attunement.
Oh, it didn't say that in the orb, so I just thought it was just something that just infuses to the weapon, and the weapon.
It would
Okay.
if you had normal
Never mind.
weapons. But this is endgame, and you guys have endgame stuff.
Yeah, the only other things we have are the rainbow gems, but we can't do anything with that. That needs to be a blacksmith. So,
Yeah, can't make.
I'm out of ideas.
Alright. Let's send the squads off. Do you want your dragons to be safe in the back line, or do you want to take them with you?
I'll be taking Draco with me.
Will Toothless be safe with the other dragons? Will they help him? He's never been in battle before, I don't think.
He will only
The way
listen-
he attacked us, I
He will
think he's
only
been
listen to
into a
you
few
if
battles.
he's your companion. But he would be safe.
What was that, Pen?
I said he had no problem attacking us when defending himself when he thought we were a threat. So he's definitely been into a battle before, just not with
Agreed.
us.
All right. I'm going to pat Toothless on his head and tell him he's coming with me.
Okay. I have to make some adjustments. That's not the right. That's the right map. So. Now. And his voice begins bellowing through this cave, like it's directed and it's staying only in this space. Let us free our brethren and our families from this tyrant. Let us scar Cryovane and make him fear us. Split off into your groups, you have your orders. You four, what shall I call your group?
We are the Misfits. The Legendary.
Right, the Legendary Misfits.
The
and strike a
Legendary
pose.
Misfits. If you four with your two companions follow this pathway straight, take the first right and then the first left and climb up, and you will get to the entrance that you need to go to.
Okay.
Gratitude for everything.
First right, first left.
And then up.
And then climb up.
Is it the first up?
There's
Quiet.
only one up.
Quiet, you.
I'm gonna punch Malachi in the head.
I'm gonna dodge that.
Alright, so since this is a timely manner, when do we know? Well, I guess a dragon we're going with will know when to.
You four are being
Pop out,
sent
I
as
guess
an
to say.
assault elite team. You are not being sent with a dragon.
Okay, well then, what's the sign?
What?
Chaos.
Okay, so
Ken, we're on our own.
I understand that, but
We will all meet on the
okay.
battlefield.
Hopefully.
Then
All
we will
these
see you
cave
there.
pathways have been cleared by scouts. They are safe. Are we all prepared?
Well,
Yes.
We're all prepared.
Yes.
I'm heading to lead
Then.
us.
May whatever god you follow be in your favor. And I will see you in this world or the next.
No kings,
Been a
no
pleasure.
no turfs.
May
Listen.
Bahamut protect you.
And you.
Let's go kick some ass.
Whoop whoop.
All the groups split off into various directions. You see his group goes back where he came. Another group goes up this way. Groups split off into these caverns as well. And you four are left looking at the backs of your allies and essentially a small army. Do you also head off?
shall we proceed?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is leading you all through this large tunnel?
Me.
I mean, it's our dungeon crawl mode, so it would be, Dionysus and Ace up front, and then, I guess, Pen and I in the middle, and the dragons in the back, or do you want your dragons up with you? I don't know. What you want?
Well, that's usually when we're trying to be stealthy. I don't know if we're still trying to be stealthy because.
No, we don't need to be. I mean, we don't want to be
so.
loud, right?
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm going to be singing a melody as we go down the hall. The cave. Okay, yeah, sure.
We're moving. We're moving. We got a pep in the step.
We'll make it fast,
Yeah.
but we also have to keep a close eye out.
Yeah, we don't want to get ambushed.
Okay.
So the girls, Guys, the dragon.
So you will move at a normal pace. I need everyone to roll a stealth check for me. And the two with animal companions roll dexterity checks for them.
And then plus D4, right?
Yes. 27 for
4,
Malachi.
5, 7.
We got a 22 for Toothless, a 15 for Ace, a 23 for Deonis. I need Draco and Pen.
I got a 10.
You got a 10.
10.
Okay.
I got a 4, and then a 3 on the D4, and then a plus 2.
And then Deonis, I just need Dracos.
You know, these guys are gonna poop on me because I didn't use them last week.
Deonis, you can just roll. I believe it's your dexterity for him. Horn. Okay. You guys are not loud, but not actively quiet either as you move through this pathway.
It's kind of what we were
Come
going for, I
to a
think.
four-way intersection. Which way do you go?
We go right.
Right. Yep.
Take a right.
Okay. Are you sure you make the right?
Yes.
Yes.
You move right for a little bit. You come up a few hundred feet in front of you. You see a path that shoots off to the right, or continues straight.
Wait.
Yeah, straight.
A few more 100 feet. You come to another T intersection, but the pathway is going up or straight. Which way are you going?
Straight.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Right.
straight. Yeah, straight.
I mean, the second intersection, it was either, yes, it was straight, or alright, I'll go
We're
straight.
waiting for a left.
Yeah, he said our first right, our first left, then climb up.
We
Right.
haven't crossed our left yet.
Right.
As you keep walking, you come to this weird open round chamber. It's a Y intersection. No pathway straight, but there's a pathway slightly to the left and a pathway slightly to the right.
I guess to the left.
Let's go left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby.
Goblin, guide us.
You start feeling the air move. The air's not like stagnant cave air anymore. You start feeling like a breeze coming from in front of you. You're getting close to
You're
some
hearing
kind of
things
entrance.
too. Sounds like we're hearing something too.
You come to another four-way intersection, but it's left, right, and straight. There is no up.
Straight then, right?
Left, right, and straight. No up. So then would we still go straight until we can go up?
That's what I would think, right?
I think so.
Or because he said right, left, up.
Yep.
So you continue straight?
Yes.
Okay. Now you're walking for longer than you have been from before reaching an intersection. And it just keeps going straight. And it keeps going straight.
How does the air feel?
Not changing much, but not going stagnant either.
These caves are extensive.
You're going straight. Still going straight.
Well, there's a mountain and all.
This is true.
You come to one of those really complicated roundabouts that has a pathway going in every direction in front of you,
Including up?
including up.
We'll find the up.
There is no stairs, no ladder, no rope.
How many feet up is the entrance?
50 or 60.
Enough for our dragon, right?
The entrance itself is probably like 10 or 15 feet above you, and then it extends 50 or 60 feet up above that before you see light.
And when you guys fly up and cure a rope?
We would need 2 ropes because I only have 50 feet unless somebody else has more than a 50-foot rope.
For a rope to touch the bottom to get all the way down where someone could reach it from the top, you would need like an 80-foot rope.
So,
Taking into account enough rope to tie knots and whatnot.
I mean, I have 50-foot rope. Does anyone else have 50-foot rope?
well,
I do.
You can
of course
connect
you do.
these.
It's for us to fly up.
That's what I was thinking too. Because I can carry 2.
Oh, okay. All right,
We
then
can
I'll
fly.
hop on. I'll hop on with Draco. I'll look at Draco and that, ask him in Draconic if it's okay if you get a ride.
He just leans one wing down like he's saying for you to get on.
Gratitude.
What are all of your passive perceptions?
Mine is a 12.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Ace and Dionysus.
23.
Okay.
23.
Wow, what perception did you say?
Passive perception.
Passive perception?
Yes. It's on the side right under your saving throws.
19.
So Ace and Dionysus, you both hear something in the distance. Dionysus, you can't quite make it out. It just sounds like noise right now.
What?
Ace, you can hear some things. You hear a familiar voice.
Sorry.
Guards, attack the intruders. Leave no soul alive. It's Cryovane. You hear Cryovane's voice.
Hello.
I tell everyone, Cryovane is giving kill orders. We should hurry.
That means we're close. If you can hear him.
Ready my axe. Let's do this.
So there's 2 on Toothless and 2 on Draco?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This, while it's that far up, it is a very wide opening, like wide enough for a very large dragon to come down. So there's enough room for you guys to fly up. Are you going right up to the top and landing up outside the entrance?
Yes.
I say if we can pop our head up first, it would be good.
Sounds like combat is already occurring.
Right above us.
So you have to make a decision.
All right.
Yeah,
Sounds
we're
like-
just jumping into it.
Alright, so we all need to jump off the dragon to land in a heroic pose.
I
All right.
Oh
remember
boy.
Indeed.
it didn't work out.
It
Yeah,
is
no.
Pen and Dionysus. No, it is Malachi and Dionysus on Draco, and it is Pen and Ace on Toothless. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Ooh.
Everybody is ready.
Oh boy.
Am I ready? Why is station?
Let me go get more wine.
Let me hear your forecast.
Let's see.
Leroy Jenkins!
Okay, so all of them.
Oh, sorry. Wrong Warcry.
Guys,
Alright.
let's leave it all on the floor, man.
And we're gonna switch this over for. Where is my.
Alright, well, if you're getting more wine, I'm getting a shot.
Oh yeah. You gotta be
As
in the
you
right frame of
guys-
mind for this.
Pop up on your dragons flying at full speed into what sounds like chaos. We're going to take an early break because once this starts,
Ooh. We ain't stopping.
It's not stopping.
Fair enough. Let's alright.
So
Get your
everybody,
snacks.
Let's do
Yeah,
break.
get your
Prepare.
snacks, Yep.
whatever you have to prepare, and come back and join us for this mess that I have built.
Brooklyn.
Please stay tuned, and we will be right back.
Hurry back now.
See you soon.
We are back. And we're gonna open up with everybody rolling initiative. Oh wait. Before, because I think you have to be on the right map to do that. You guys are flying up and hearing the cries of battle. And you get to the entrance and peek over the edge. And you all jump off your mounts. And you see this chaos.
Yes, indeed.
Everybody that has the red or orange dot is your enemy.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Okay. Everybody with a red or orange dot is an enemy. Okay.
Everyone that does not have a dot is an ally or a civilian. Now,
Noted.
everybody roll initiative.
Plus D4, right?
Plus a d4 for you guys.
I got 17.
Alright, so Pen, you said you got a 17?
Yeah.
Daeonis, you said you got a 27. Where did you go?
18.
$20 for me.
Malachi, you got a 20. And Ace, you said you got a... Did you roll a d4, Ace?
Yeah, that's
No,
with
18.
D. Yeah, 15 plus 3.
Oh, you guys are very lucky.
How so?
Why are there... That one gets deleted. That one gets deleted.
Oh.
Alright. Initiatives have been set. The battlefield is also set. The top of this massive initiative. Daeonis. You're the opening round. You go first.
Oh boy. Okay, let's see. So freaking nervous right now. Definitely gonna Hunter's Mark.
Who?
I guess this guy. Right here.
Cryovane.
No. Yeah. Let's stick with him.
Alright.
That would have been my bonus action, right?
Yes, Hunter's Mark is bonus action. Cryovane is marked. Actually, based on your description, he should be about there.
Right.
Action and movement. Oh, you rolled your Valkyrie's Fury, 26. That does indeed hit.
Nice.
Did Cryovane move?
Cryovane was supposed to be moved up a little bit.
Okay.
So that is a total of 24 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
I have to do math.
Did not hit.
19's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
You have a plus D4.
That is right.
That's a D6.
Oops, that was a 6. My bad. 3?
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh.
He's got tough hide, but it's a big target, so that was a hit. That was another hit roll, not damage roll.
Oh. Wow, I'm gonna roll tonight.
13 plus your additional. Alright, 27 points of damage.
Okay, all but actions all I have left.
You only have movement.
Are these pillars, these dark
No, they're
things?
tents.
Tents?
Kind of tents, kind of like igloos. It's like a weird merged amalgamation.
Okay. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay.
That'll give me a good... Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Unless you're gonna move Draco, he takes the dodge action otherwise, because you used your bonus action to Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
So are you gonna move him or keep him where he is?
Moving right there.
Okay. Oh, now it's all my turns. It's your allies' turns. We're going to, I don't know. Let's roll. D100. We're gonna roll a D100 and see what I decide to do this turn. 26. Alright, so we're gonna do what they were told to do is, which one was it? It's that one. So you have, so you're going to move up to here. You can't quite get within range though, but you can do nothing. You can't do anything because you do the same damage that they cannot be affected by. So we're just gonna do that. And this one is gonna stay there. That one stays there. That one stays there. This one is interesting. This one's going to move up here and make a psychic ranged attack on this guy. So, first strike hits, second strike hits, third strike misses with a 9. So 26, 24, and a 9. First two hit. First one deals 8 plus 8, 16 points of damage. Second one deals another 8 plus 10, so 18 and 16 is 34 points of damage. You guys just watched this ruby scale dragonborn run up, and this blade of arcane energy appears and just pierces this dragon in the leg, and the dragon roars before turning its attention to these assailants. Alright, next one. Going to... You'd be told to run this way. You're gonna hang back because you're one of the spellcasters. You're just gonna do this at that dragon.
Oh.
This poor dragon. Not that it matters, what is it? So it's 1d10. There's a natural 20 on a casting of Firebolt. The dragon takes max damage. 20 points. 279.
Nice.
It's angry. That dragon's angry. That's all that one can do.
Dragon?
This one's taking some damage.
Ah, okay.
This guy is gonna run up, and I think we're just gonna stabby stab. Yeah? Oh, punch. I'm sorry, we're gonna punch. Miss? Oh no, that'll hit because it's a 19. Anything on the d6 will make that hit. That hits. There's a 20, another 20 that hits, and that misses. So 3 of the 4 unarmed strikes hit. So that's 8 points, another 4's for 12, and another 5 for 17. 17 points of damage. Yeah. At the end of that one's turn, Deonis, there's a 4 spears that are coming at you. There is no roll, they just automatically hit you. You take
Sure.
10, 20, 32, 42 points of force damage.
Force damage.
Yeah, 42 points of force damage.
I should have that cut in half.
So that would be 21.
Alright.
This dragon here is going to also take 1 and make a smack this guy with its tail. That hits. Jesus. That's he's a little hurt. That dragonborn that's right standing this guy here is a little hurt from getting smacked with a tail. Next. This one. This one's going to run up here and make a bunch of strikes. 18. So hit on the first one plus a d6. Hit on the second one, hit on the third one, so all 4 hit, dealing 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 4 is 21 points of damage as he's just punching the hide of this dragon. I can't do math tonight. Thank you. I have a math helper.
It's okay. Can't do math any night.
This one can't do much except run up here. That one's gonna stay back. That one, can you make it? You can. This is ridiculous. That's a miss. Jesus. Guys, you guys are getting buffed. Don't waste it. That's all I'm saying, because that's another natural 20 on one of these Dragonborn.
We're at D8s now, right?
So...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That one's a miss. And that, so let's roll 1. 13 to a 15 misses, and let's roll a second one. 17 to 20 hits. So that is 3 damage, plus 8 is 11, plus 7 is 18, and the natural 20 makes that, plus another 8. 26 points of damage. What did I say? 26?
Yeah.
So, 1 there. Okay. At the end of this one's turn, I scrolled down too far. He's gonna smack the other Dragonborn with 31. This Dragonborn's getting a shit beat out of him. He's looking bloody. This one right here, This guy, he's looking bloody. He's been smacked by a tail twice. So, one of the other ones starts beating its wings. They have to make... Okay, so we're gonna do that. The 19 and an 11. The 19 goes to a 20 and the 11 goes to a 2. As this one beats its wings. Yep, so one takes the damage. So one of these guys is able to dodge out of the wing beat, but the other one takes some damage. And then you can move, the dragon can move up to 40 feet in any direction. Okay. So you see this dragon beat its wings and knock one of these guys. He should actually be prone. The other one is able to dodge out of the way. They look a little battered and he flies back here to one of the tents. Next. This one's going to run up here. There's so many that stay in there. He's staying there. That one, when that one moved, is gonna move up here. This one's gonna run up to you. And we're gonna make some more strikes, guys. Hits. Hits. That might hit at a 13 with a D8. That could hit. Doesn't hit. Second, third attack misses. Fourth attack probably hits at a 19. Yep. So 3 of the 4 attacks hit. We do 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 6 is 15 points of damage to this one. Your allies are getting little bits of punches and kicks in and doing some damage with their claws. It just seems to be irritating the big guys.
I don't know. Shit. 4. Fight with what you got.
So the one at the front there is going to make a tail attack on the one that just punched him. That misses, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, just barely. Tail misses and slams down the snow next to it. But this one, the other one that's been smacking the one with its tail is going to make another tail attack. And it smacks him and hits for, I don't know what that is because the dice is that another 20 points of damage. This poor dragonborn. He's got broken arms and he's bleeding. He's quite wobbly. Stays in place. Oh, you shouldn't be at that. You should be down there. That's my bad. You're going to run up there. That was that one. That was that one. Yeah. You're gonna run up here. And we're gonna keep swinging. Guys, there's a lot that could hit. A 13 could hit on a D8. It does not. Oh, it does. A 19 because this one's 11. So 19 hits. 17 could hit. That's a 22, so that hits. And 11 could hit. That's a 12. That misses. Third one misses. Fourth one misses. It's on the cusp. Nope. So 2 attacks hit as he's punching and slashing with claws and fists for a total of 8 points of damage. Okay. This one's turn stays there. This one's turn. We're just gonna... Benefit of having a lot of allies. The drawback is combat takes forever. First one's a 26, second one's a 23. Both hit. Third one's a 23, it hits. Fourth one is a 25. All 4 strikes hit. These guys are pretty good hand-to-hand combatants. 5 points damage, plus 6 making 11, plus 7 making it 18, and the final strike is 6 making it 24 points of damage to this dragon here. That is that. Dragon's looking agitated. Say dragon's looking agitated. You don't have any legendary. This one. The mysterious dragonborn that also took a vow of silence. It's his turn. Malachi, you and Daeonis can see this from your vantage point. You see him run up to who you recognize as Erdlock.
Okay.
And he
From our
pulls
vantage
out
point?
a longsword that's glowing with what you, with Malachi, what you see as most likely radiant energy. And he swipes at Erdlock.
That's down here?
Yeah, down here. Down here.
Gotcha. Yep.
23 hits.
I
A
think
22 hits. A 17 might hit with a D8. That's a 19, so the third attack misses. So the first strike deals 5 points of slash. 5 points of slashing.
Damn.
Plus 20 points of radiant.
Radiant? Wow.
The second strike deals 10 points of slashing plus 11 points of radiant. That's a total of 46 points of damage. Your mentor's looking hurt.
Careful with that one.
They can't hear you across the battlefield.
Yeah, I try anyway.
So one of the dragons in the front is going to make another strike. With its tail, it's going to smack it down. And it hits this time instead of missing. And it deals a bit of damage. Okay, alright, okay. Can't quite get in range there. This one's probably not going to be able to get in range either. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? Do we go north or do we go south? Yeah, so he's going to take position here. And he's also going to... You see the other ruby-colored dragonborn as 3 blades of psychic energy appear around him. First one It's another natural 20. Guys, the fates are on your side for now. That is 5 points of damage plus 14 points of psychic damage on the first hit, which is 19. No, 45 because it was a crit. Oh my god.
Another one?
So that's... He's rolling like good shit though. 18.
You're rolling like DJ Khaled. Another one. Shut up, that was funny.
71.
I think I heard Thomas in the background. Like, good lord.
89 points of damage. Third blade. Probably misses. No, probably not, because misses. The third blade misses. But he effectively dealt 89 points of damage because of the crits. So that is this dragon down here, this one to the south, right down here, is looking bloody. Oh, what do we have? What do we have Kishan do? He's going to rush this gun, this one here, and just kind of hold attention back here and just make a series of strikes. So he's gonna bite down at this dragon's wing. That hits, and then he's gonna claw and slash at the base of where the wing meets the body. That hits. That hits. So we deal 20 points of piercing damage with the bite as he chomps down, and then the 2 claw strikes deal a combined total of 36. So that is 56 points of damage here. Okay. Why is she shouldn't be there? I don't know why it did that, but okay. We're going to and I don't know why her HP is like that. 1 second. Her token was not updated. That's weird. Okay. Now it is your sister's turn, Daeonis.
Scary.
You feel the familiar pulse of draconic energy come from your sister's position. And you see lightning start shooting out from her body.
Oh.
Oh. Finally a challenge. It took you guys long enough. Let's see what you're made of now.
Oh shit.
Hey Pen, as you see this lightning charged spear appear between her hands, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's very soon. It's cocked between a 15 and a 7. So I'm gonna re-roll that, which is 7. Plus the D12, well, 7 plus 3, that's a 10, and then the D12 is a 2, so that is a 12.
You fail. You take a lot of lightning damage.
Oh god.
Oh, not that much. Not as much as I thought. You take 20 points of lightning damage as this halberd's thrown straight at you and it hits you in the chest. Okay. So that's 20. Let me see. Ace, you and Toothless both also need to make a dexterity saving throw. As the halberd explodes against Pen's chest. Add your D12.
Sorry, baby just burped as I was about to speak.
That's fine. You get a D12, and then Toothless needs to roll a dex save as well.
9. And then D20 for him. And then my boy, where is your thing? Plus 6.
Yeah. You both succeed. You both successfully dodge the sparks that shoot off of Pen after he's hit.
Shit, that's probably the first time I've ever been successfully dexterous. Woo-hoo! Luck of the goblin.
No. You see her run into the giant igloo that Cryovane is peeking out of. And then you lose vision of her. Hey Malachi. You get to do things now.
Oh, it's my turn?
It is your turn.
Oh, that's terrifying. No, that's exciting. Okay. So... Alright, so... We're gonna do...
A wisdom save. You're gonna do a wisdom save.
I'm gonna do a wisdom save?
You're gonna do a wisdom save.
Right now?
At disadvantage.
Why at disadvantage?
Wait. Can we get
Wisdom
a
save at
advantage from the hero
disadvantage
stick?
-6.
Wait, what's going on?
Hey, you remember those mystery points?
Oh,
But doesn't the hero speed negate the disadvantage?
so then it would be normal,
A straight
right?
wisdom save. The hero's face does
Yeah.
negate the disadvantage. But still -6.
Oh, man. Okay. So that's a 12.
-6 is
Mm.
6. You
And
have a
then a
D12. It might save you.
Nope. I'm gonna use an Indomitable.
go ahead and re-roll your wisdom save.
Well, let me just make sure to mark it off. Damn, coming for me early. Alright, so another wisdom save. Oh my god, that's even worse. I'm gonna bust the other Indomitable.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Alright. So -6 is 9.
Plus 1 is 10.
Plus 1 is 10. I don't get to re-roll the d12?
No, because Indomitable only has you re-roll the save.
Alright, fuck it then. Oh, wow.
Are you sticking with
okay.
that? You're sticking with that?
Yeah. Go ahead. What's up?
Your vision goes weird. Not necessarily blurry or trippy, but very strange. Roll a d6 for me. Okay. You're going to move back here. And
Wait, what?
you're going to roll your 3 attacks with whichever weapon you have out against Daeonis.
You kidding me? What the hell is going on? Wow. Okay. Sorry, Dionysus.
You
Are
took
nerfing me early.
chance to gain the exorbitant amount of charisma with the expense
I did.
of
I
mystery
did.
points.
I did. So, all right. So, first attack. That's a 19.
Hey, Daeonis, does a 19 hit?
It's a 19.
Yeah. If it meets it, it beats it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's 9 points, and then a D10.
The D10 is necrotic, Daeonis. Do you have resistance to that?
Yes, I do.
So that's 9 cut in half to
Yeah, so that'd
4.
be 4.
Next attack,
So Daeonis, that was a total of 13 on the first strike.
20.
The what was the other one? Bludgeon.
It was magical slashing.
Okay.
The 20 hits Malachi, so go ahead and roll.
Oh
And
my
then
god.
Oh.
And there's an, oh my god.
Oh
Are you
no.
kidding me? This is ridiculous.
Roll normal damage once for me.
Wow. This is ridiculous. At least it's bad rolls, so.
So 9 plus your D10. Because the last strike was a natural 20, so this is fun.
7.
So that's cut in half to 3. So Daeonis, the second strike you take 12 points of damage. And Ace and Pen, you guys just see Malachi turn around in this dazed state and start slashing at Daeonis. Third strike, Malachi, roll standard damage.
Oh my god.
Alright. So that's 20
This
plus
is
this is the crit,
ridiculous.
so that's 20, which is max damage, plus max damage, which is 20, so 40. Plus 5 cut in half, which is 2, so 42. Plus max damage for the crit, which is 10, so 52. Daeonis, you take 52 points of damage from the last strike.
And that's none of it cut in half or anything.
The necrotic was cut in half, but it was a crit, so it's massive slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
And it's magical.
Oh, that was a complete waste.
Malachi, at the end of your turn, you come to and realize you weren't striking at Elish. You were striking at Deonis.
All right, so just so I understand, Peanut Gallery, that was a legendary action.
At the end of your... That wasn't a legendary action. That was your turn.
But there was a legendary action to cast whatever he did on me.
No, there was no casting. These mystery points are causing you to see enemies where there are none.
Oh my god.
You thought she was
So I'm going to have to do this every time? Oh
Maybe.
no.
You'll find out.
Guys, I am done. That's it.
Maybe.
I am done for this
You will find
fight.
out if you have to do it every time. You might only have to do it until you succeed the incredibly high DC. You'll be happy to know that it's all the little wormlings' turns. They're not smart. They're really not. And they don't like big loud things. So like, that one's gonna stay in there, this one's gonna run over here, this one's gonna run over here, this one's gonna run over here, this one's running over here.
Kick them in the shins, babies.
This one's running over here. This one's running over here. So many on this map. These guys are running over here. This one's running up here. Is that all of them? Did I get all of them? Okay. He shouldn't be up here. Should be, alright. He should be down there. Alright. This one's turn. Go there. He can't breath attack because that would hit allies, so he's just gonna have to sit on his hands. This one, you guys all see Alabaster, who's back here with Kashan, back in this corner. Just come up to Cryovane, like the beast that he pretends to be. I'm gonna roll a D100 to see which breath he uses. So it's that one. Right, because I said under over. Yeah, so it's that one. He is going to cast, or I guess it's not cast. I don't know how big this is. Count of sure. Oh. And he's casting it this way. Just not. But so we do that. DC 20. So he's gonna cast a breath that none of you are really have seen or are familiar with. You know that silver dragons sometimes have two different breaths they can spit out. This one looks to be a gaseous form of breath, not like a blast of ice that they normally do. So, we're gonna roll some saving throws. Your enemies are now getting natural 20s. And then we're gonna see what crown gets. So this this gaseous breath that is coming out of Alabaster hits Cryovane, Elish, and engulfs the tent here, or the igloo, the huge den-like structure. She should be hidden, really, and we're gonna give her that. It doesn't seem to have an effect on Elish or Cryovane, but you don't know if it affected anyone else that might be in that tent. I moved that one. I did that one. And then I have that one. Okay. This one, this is a cluster up here. Can he get over here? No, because he's 45 feet away. So he is going to go down here and just wait, I guess. Ace! It's your turn.
Sir. Okay. So I am using my buff for everybody, with the exclusion of Malachi, at least right now.
Okay. So, Pen Deonis, yourself.
And I use it on the dragons.
How did I word it? Creatures, yes, you can use it on Draco and Toothless as well.
Yay! Extra actions. When I was looking at it, I accidentally rolled an 18 for the healing. Do you want me to re-roll or just use that one? The two.
Re-roll, because you weren't casting it at the time.
Yeah, I know, it was accidental. Oh. 16.
You have one coming up, and then you have one, because Pen's in there. Everyone, with the exception of Malachi, gains 16 temporary HP.
This little blue creature between me and Cryovane, that's Elish, yes?
Yes.
I've identified him. Excellent. I am taking my movement to go here. And I am casting a reverse magic circle for celestials around him.
What?
So magic circle allows me to reverse it as well. And doing that, it traps whatever I choose inside the 10-foot circle, and it cannot enter, or nothing can enter, and it can't leave.
Is there a saving throw?
Yeah, I believe so. Hang on. I think it's a charisma 19. Let me just double check.
Magic circle? Yes,
Yeah.
I do see that. Charisma 19.
Yep.
Oh, the fates are still with the Misfits because that was a natural 1 on Elish's charisma save.
Yay! He is trapped.
The circle's a 10-foot circle.
Yeah. No, my spending stone is up.
So he is now trapped in that circle.
He is. All right. And then I was gonna use my bonus action to let Toothless do action, and since I gave him the bonus action as well, he gets 2.
Yes.
Cool.
So he has movement and 2 actions.
All right. So he is just gonna move a little bit, stay up behind me. That is him, right? I can't tell the
No,
difference.
that's Draco.
Oh, my bad.
Toothless is this one.
Thanks. So he's going to shoot 1 plasma bolt at this lady right outside this tent here.
Which one?
This one. Do you not see my thingy?
I don't see a ping.
Really? It's working on my side.
Let me try refreshing my thing.
There we go. There. I don't know why it wasn't working. This lady right in front of Cryovane.
1 second, I'm refreshing my thingy. There's no
Oh.
lady in front of Cryovane.
I mean, she's on like the opposite side. Like if
This
it's
one?
they. No. Am I the only one who sees this? Right here.
There shouldn't be anyone there. That was Devlin, she moved.
Oh. She didn't move on my map for some reason. Maybe I need to refresh. Everything else has been moving. Weird. Alright. Sorry. I need to use my ruler again real quick.
Okay, so who are you shooting at?
So yeah, then he's gonna do a plasma bolt just at Cryovane.
Oh. Okay.
What? Like-
Go ahead and roll.
So it's
Oh no, it's a DC.
18 dex save.
Okay. 22 is 18. Meets it, beats it, he succeeds.
Damn. I don't. It doesn't say that there's a half damage, so I think it just fails. Let's try again.
Okay. So his second.
Let's try again.
That's a 22 minus 2 for a 20. He succeeds.
Oh, shoot. All right. Then that'll be that. Apologize to the audience. If it sounds like I'm talking to a baby, it's because I am.
Alright. Oh, they already went. Pen. It is your turn.
So with this magical circle, can we cast spells through it?
Let me look up and see.
I say I don't think so, but I'll look also. That's the thing, is when it reverses, I'm not sure how that works. I don't think so.
10-foot radius, 20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy center point on the ground that you can see within range, glowing rune, magic creature, circle effect creature controlling it. So, only the creature that is in the circle is affected by the circle.
Yeah. It's that little last bullet point that says when you cast a spell, you can elect to cause its magic to operate in reverse direction, preventing a creature from the specified type of leaving the cylinder and protecting targets outside it. Which makes me think so kind of like turned inside out. So in the same way that probably couldn't cast from within it. Like, neither can he now. Or we can't cast inside.
Right.
So I think he's
would
just...
agree with that wording. The way that the reversal's wording. So it is basically like a magical barrier. You cannot do anything to him who is inside of the circle.
And he can't do anything to us.
But it is only 20 feet high.
True. As far as I know, he can't fly. He can't.
Oh, man. I had a plan, but you know what? I don't want it. 30 feet. Alright, it's a movement 30 feet. Alright. Now I'm going to come down here to the thick of it and get up past Elish, in between Elish and Calvin.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to blind Cryovane, Yak, and I think I can reach Urlock. No, he's 35 feet away. I can't reach him. So, just, and I can't see Devlin, right?
From your position, you can see her. She is inside of this igloo-like cave cavern structure.
So we'll try to target her as come on.
What are you casting?
Blindness.
So blindness on whom?
I think it adds the 5th level.
Okay.
So that I can target Cryovane, Devlin, and Yak.
Okay.
Which
What
is
is
a
your
con
DC?
save of 20.
20?
20.
Wisdom?
Con.
Constitution. Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay. Cryovane rolled a natural one, guys. Yak's gonna roll. That's gonna fail because you have to do minus d6. That's a 20. Minus d6 makes it 16. And then Devlin. Oh, Devlin rolled a natural 20. Okay, alright. So auto fail on where is it? Where's blinded? There's blinded. For Yak, and auto fail on Cryovane. And you are now concentrating, Pen, right? Or no?
No.
Okay.
The last minute.
It lasts 1 minute. Do they repeat the saving throw?
Let me go back and double check. That lasts for a minute. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make a Constitution saving throw on its success to spell end. So yeah.
Okay, so at the end of each turn.
Yep.
Okay. That was your first action. Are you doing anything else?
With my second action, the potion of fire breath.
Yes.
I'm guessing that allows me to breathe fire.
For the duration, yes.
And is it 15-foot cone or a 30-foot cone?
It should say.
It's on my dragon vessel, so it's not an actual potion I can look at. That's why I'm asking.
Alright, let me look it up.
I mean, I could look it up, but it's easier for you.
So it's not a cone, it's you exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 dex save, taking 46 fire damage, 4d6 fire damage on fail, or half as much on success. The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times or when 1 hour has passed.
And every time I want to exhale it, it counts as an action?
Correct. And taking a potion would be a bonus action.
Okay, well then, I'm just going to do this instead. I'm going to activate my Dragon Force.
Alright,
with my bonus action.
Dragon Force. Okay.
And I'm just going to use my breath weapon straight at Cryovane.
Okay.
I'm just going to hit him with the Psychic instead of the fire. Because he might not take as much damage with the fire. Because the DC is so low.
Go ahead and make, alright, give me 1 second. I'm trying to keep track of the Dragon Forces now. Was... Okay. So that's a dex save.
Of 19.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Another nat 1.
We're just swinging back and forth. I don't know what this says for you guys, because if the fates are swinging back and forth for your enemies, is it going to start swinging back and forth for you? That's an auto fail, though. Go ahead and roll your damage on your breath.
Okay, so that's 4d10 plus the 3d6.
Correct. So you could just roll manually, or you can click on the buttons on your sheet.
See, we got, let's see, 2 1s and 2 8s, so that is 18, and then 3d6. Uh, 6 and 4 is 10 and 5, so 15. So 19 and 15 is 34.
Yep.
And
Okay. It is now the 2 ancient white dragons' turns. Those 2. So this guy down here, right? He's Alabaster's trying to distract him, right? But he sees you guys start going after Cryovane. Not pleased. Not pleased at all. Well, I used the wrong one. I just needed... Oh! Oh! Guys, That's a 90-foot cone. I want you all to know that. That's a 90-foot cone.
Is that a 90-foot cone from the green or the white?
From this guy. From the white.
No. Okay.
So everybody, all the misfits, I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, Malachi. Are you lucking that? It's a natural one. You're muted.
Yes, I'm lucky.
All right, before everyone else, no one else roll yet. Malachi, go ahead and re-roll. Okay. Ace and Pen, I still need your con saves.
We're still at D12s, right?
Yeah. Deonis, you at Malachi, you're fine. You succeed. Deonis, you can add a D12. Ace, I need a con save from you.
I got 15.
Well.
Mm.
So Deonis, you succeed. Malachi succeeds. Pen, what'd you roll?
15, 3, 5, and 7. So 15.
Okay. Pen, you fail. Ace?
Sorry, what am I rolling?
A con save. And then Deonis and Ace, I need one for your dragons as well. Okay. Ace added D12 to yours and to Toothless.
He's a 16.
So Toothless, yeah. So Ace added D12. Draco's at a 24. There's a lot of dice here. And
10.
so Ace, a 30, and then a 3. So Draco and Pen, you both fail. Everyone else succeeds. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Pen and Draco both take 77 points of cold damage. Everyone else takes half of that at 38 points of cold damage.
Resistant to it.
If you're resistant, you take half of 38, which would be 19.
Okay.
You said this is cold?
Yes.
Magical cold?
Yes.
Okay, so Draco would only take half too.
Draco would take the 38 because he failed.
Okay. You get half of that?
Hmm?
And then half of the 38 on me too?
Are you resistant to cold?
If it's magical, yes.
If it is, then you take 19.
Nope. It's acid. I thought it was cold.
Yep, then you take 38. And that's the next one's turn. It's the other larger white dragon's turn. Okay. This other one, you see a similar breath in as it is preparing to launch a cold breath. Oh.
Hello?
Sorry, we're trying to figure out the cold breath. There's a lot going on. Okay. So, this one is going to do its cold breath like so. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're just saying, we're gonna call it. Okay. I'm just gonna roll a bunch of Constitution saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Constitution saves. So. Someone got a natural 20. We're gonna call that. Oh, someone got a natural 1. Natural 20 was first, and the natural 1 was second. Misfits, I am sorry. Your streak of luck has ended. Now both sides are at minus D4s.
If we didn't cap out at D12s, we would have been at D100s.
So I'm gonna call that 1, 2, 4 successes. The rest fail. Oh no, because it's a. So 1 success. Somebody in there succeeds. Him? Okay. 1 out of 13 succeeds the saving throw, the rest fail. Oh no. So he is close. He is close. He wasn't hit. He wasn't hit. Baby, goodbye. Baby, goodbye. He is frozen-ish. He goes down to that. You doesn't take damage. Oh. Spellcaster's gone. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15. Guys, I want you to know, your army just took a huge hit. From that blast, that singular blast of breath. Okay. Now we go to all of these small silver dragons. Gonna run up here. Gonna go up there. That one's gonna go there and attack. Just gonna do a bite and 2 claws. $13. What is that? 13. 12. So 26, 38 points of damage on this guy. And then this one's gonna move up here and do the same. Oh. Oh no. That's another natural 1. That misses. That misses. These young ones are not doing well. This one's gonna run up there. 22 minus that. This is 25 will hit. 20, so 2 hits on that one. Alright. $25 still hits. So 28 points of damage on this one. Oh good, easy math because my brain is like not working. We're gonna run up here. And this one's gonna do this. Miss. Miss. 21 hits. A claw hits. Taking 12 points down. That was all of the silver dragons. Oh, he's blind. You're blind. Okay. Get rid of what? Sure. That's your action. Bonus action. As long as you don't cast a damaging spell, you can cast a cantrip as a bonus action. That does damage. Alright. Yak, being a competent spellcaster, and having extensive arcane knowledge, it will cast something, and his vision goes back to normal. And then is going to cast Firebolt at you, Pen. So, we're gonna roll a d20 for his spell attack because there's no button there. Minus a d4. Pen, does a 16 hit you?
No.
Alright.
Because I'm at
The
18.
firebolt goes and hits right at your feet.
Thanks. My feet were getting a bit cold.
And then Yak just stays right there. Oh. It is now Elish's turn. You're stuck in a magic circle. You cannot move through the magic circle or cast spells that target things outside of the magic circle. As a reminder, Ace can correct me if I'm wrong, the magic circle is 10 feet in diameter and 20 feet high.
Yes.
One second, we're going through to see if Elish has anything that he would do. Let's see, Ace, we gotta look up Magic Circle because this is going to be interesting and it might put a hindrance in your plan.
I have other plans.
Let's see. I don't know. Ah ha 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 ha.
Yes!
Guys, blame other DMs on the internet because we had to look this one up. There is one singular weakness to the magic circle. It's actually two, but they're related. Teleportation and planar travel. As a bonus action, Elish is going to use Misty Step. Where are we going? 30 feet. Up to 30 feet. In any direction you can see.
It isn't supposed to allow magic.
It doesn't allow magic to be cast through it. It doesn't necessarily cancel magic from within it.
Use teleportation or interplanet travel to do so. It must succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Okay. If the creature uses teleportation or interplanar travel to do so, it must first succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
That creature has.
We're gonna make a charisma save.
That's still 19, same as the
21 minus a d4. It's a 20. Succeeds.
The creature has disadvantage attack rolls against target within the cylinder. Can't confirm.
These are interesting waters that we are in. According to DMs online, you can teleport out of Magic Circle.
It specifically says that you can reverse the thing, so he can't leave the circle or enter the circle. Like you can make that choice by itself.
yeah. That's just reading like straight from the spell, not
Right,
even.
you can't leave the circle. I assume that means you can't physically move through the circle, but the circle does not negate magical effects.
But it says that. It says if a creature tries to teleportation or interplanetary travel, they must succeed on a charisma saving throw. And then part
Yes.
of that is when you cast a spell, you can elect to cause the magic to operate in the reverse direction, preventing a creature of the specific form from leaving the cylinder and protecting targets outside of it.
Correct. But in order to teleport, if it's reversed, it would be teleporting out of the circle, and they'd have to succeed on the charisma save, which he
I
did.
mean, you succeeded on the save, but if you failed the save, you'd be stuck in there, right?
Correct.
Okay, then that's it. That's all.
Correct. So you can't physically move through the circle, and you can't cast targeted magic into or out of the circle. But you can teleport or use interplanar travel. You just have to make the saving throw again.
Mhm.
If you fail the saving throw, the spell is canceled. But he got a 20.
Yeah.
Wait, is the spell canceled, or does he just teleport out of it?
If the charisma saving throw fails, you still cast the spell, but the spell fails.
It's not a concentration spell, so it's sort
So
of.
shouldn't the circle still be there? He can just move out of the circle.
He just
I don't know.
teleports out of the circle, and he can't move into the circle because he's the type of creature that the circle's targeting.
So you all can go in the circle and he can hurt you now.
I guess. I'm just getting so.
But he did succeed. It's a little bit of rule lookup there because that was a very clever play and a very interesting way to do things. We will
Like I said-
continue, because Misty Step is a bonus action, we will continue with Elish's turn. Okay. So, you have he's gonna take his sword ace as he teleports
No.
behind you and rolls a natural 1 and misses. So as he teleports out, he is so enraged by your cleverness that he misses completely with his first strike. Second strike minus a d6 is a 26. Is a 20. What is your AC, Ace? 19. That hits.
Can I react?
You may after you take the damage. You take 15 points of slashing damage. Magical. And then you may react.
Alright. Well, I was just going to shield, but then you said I had to wait. So now...
I mean, you could shield if you would like.
No, it's fine. I'll use my rebuke then.
Okay.
As soon as I can grab my face.
So, go ahead. What is that? Dexterity save?
Yeah, I know he'll pass it, but he still takes half damage, so...
Oh, what's the save? 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 23. So go ahead and roll damage.
Absolute dog water. Hellish will always pass a dex save. But half damage.
Jesus! So that is, he takes the damage. He can't do much about that. Okay. So you guys watch as Elish teleports out of this magic circle that you were so clever in trapping him in, and then slashes at Ace twice. The first one misses. The second one hits Ace right in the back, and she turns around angrily. And what do you scream when you Hellish rebuke him?
You didn't appreciate my dress.
And he gets burned.
How much damage was the slash? I missed it. I'm sorry.
What was the what?
How much damage was the slash?
That's a very good question. It disappeared from my screen. I think it was 15.
Okay. As I
15
went
points.
to do it, I realized I didn't remember how much it was. Okay, cool.
Okay. Oh, you get to have some fun. It's Cryovane's turn.
But you're blind.
Just tell me which direction. He is charging a cold breath as he would in this situation. But he's an ice great worm.
Oh.
So
Oh.
his breath hits almost everybody. I'm not rolling that many con saves. Dexterity saves. I'm not rolling that many dexterity saving throws. I do know what I'm going to do to make it fair and just for everybody. We are going to see, so all the dragons are immune to cold. So that hits this line, so it hits everyone here, and everyone, actually those two. We're just gonna roll, I don't know, 10. See what happens. Oh.
There's a couple now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Everybody fails. And there were 2 nat ones. If you hover your mouse over the custom roll there in the chat, you can all see also there are 2 natural ones in that list. Roll the damage. We're gonna roll and see how much godforsaken damage this does. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's 12d12 and it only did 73 damage. It could do 144. So done. Immune. Still up somehow. Oh, okay. Done. Oops. Oh yeah. You guys don't even see the remains of anybody left. They're just evaporated into ice, crystal, and snow. You only have a handful of allies left on this battlefield. And you get these back. Let's see. Cryovane's trying to decide if he's moving. You actually somehow flew over or moved past all allies, so no attacks of opportunities are granted. You do make another Constitution save for your blindness. Minus a d6. Pen, what's your DC? Is it 19 or 20? Or higher?
18.
Oh, your DC is only 18. Blindness is succeeded.
You mean? Oh. Sorry, the spell DC. Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. 20. I thought you meant my AC. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Still succeeded. Barely, but succeeded. Okay.
So what did he do? Fly over me?
No, so he was here. He moved this way. So he didn't get into... He passed through your Halo Spores range, but he did not get into melee with you.
Well, my melee range or opportunity attack because of my Thorn Whip is 30 feet, correct?
That is true.
So technically he left my range.
So as a warcaster, you could technically make an attack of opportunity because your melee range is extended by Thorn Whip. Technically. It is a very specific trick. And you can use your reaction to do so if you would like.
Okay. And I will hit him with Toll of the Dead.
Is that a saving throw?
Yeah, Wisdom 20.
No. It's a 28, so even with a max on d6, it's a success.
Yep. And it's a cantrip, so it doesn't do any.
But good thinking. Good thinking. Okay. We go to this guy. One of the smaller white dragons. So we're gonna see. Don't freak out. We're not casting it yet, or we're not using it yet. We're just doing a measurement. Oh, we're moving. So he's gonna take a couple stomps up there. So this white dragon comes up and is going to start his strikes on the ruby dragon. He's gonna snap at him with a bite. Let me see, because I don't actually remember what their... Let me see. Okay. So, roll your minus d6. It could miss. Nope, so your bite hits. I'll have you roll damage. 14 piercing plus 8 cold, so 22 points of damage. Yeah. He eats. You guys watch as he eats the ruby dragonborn. And then you get 2 claw attacks, so we're gonna make 2 claw attacks. That's a minus a d6, and we'll see if that hits. So that's a 17. Alright, go ahead and, I don't know what it is. Okay. Go ahead and roll your claw damage, because that one hits. And this one is still on the battlefield. Just dead. Is dead on the battlefield. And that's all that one can do.
Yep.
He gets his legendary actions back. The other one okay. So the one white dragon that's closest to the entrance is going to start striking the other dragons that are around it. And hits. So, yep. It takes just that. 23. Go ahead and roll and we'll roll 2 claw attacks against it as well. So it's biting and clawing. This is now a dragon on dragon fight. That hits. And that hits. So all 3 attacks hit. 23. 23 plus 26, so 49 points of damage from a bite and 2 claws. Okay. And that's all that one can do unless you move. And then it's Erdlock's turn. Who? Okay. You see, you all now can see Erdlock, or who Malachi was calling Erdlock, and he begins striking at the Dragonborn that struck at him. And that misses. First strike misses. Second strike, I think, misses too. Yeah. Second strike misses. Third strike misses. So this Dragonborn down here that none of you recognize the scales to is pretty skilled and parries the strikes as they're trading sword blow after sword blow. We are going back up to the top round of combat, and I know we are live, but do you guys want to continue and end in the middle of this round of combat? Or do you want to end now because we're at about podcast time and pick up at the top of the round of combat next time?
That sounds good. I like that idea.
I agree.
Because we're doing it live and we're doing a recording, so we don't mind continuing, but it'll end in the middle of combat, in the middle of a cycle of combat, I should say.
It would give us a chance to redo and come up with some clever and interesting things.
Yes. And try to figure out some type of solution for Malachi's whatever's going on.
Yeah, his delusional state.
Yeah, this is insane. You guys should just take me out. Like, if you can knock me unconscious or anything, take me out of the fight, because I'm useless otherwise.
Oh,
I mean, I tried to do a
Probably
thing to get...
counter spell if I can. Jeez.
It's not a spell.
Cut my head off.
Malachi's not a celestial. Co-DM was trying to help give you an idea.
I have no idea what's going on. I took a potion that improved my charisma, but this is a side effect. So, with respect, nobody knows
I do have other options. I also have a wall of force, which I can use to make a little sphere and keep you in if need be. We considered possibly double bagging Ellis if need be that way.
Yeah, I mean, again, all I can tell you is whatever you can do to take Malachi out of the fight, I'm out of the fight.
You don't know if you have to continue doing that or if you're fine. You have no idea.
Again,
if you
at
keep
this
up
point,
on your next turn, I'll just counterspell it. It'll be fine.
I mean, I caution using counterspell because if you do that and you waste the spell slot, it's just going to be like another foot in the ass in this fight right now. The easiest solution right now, until I miraculously, succeed on one of these wisdom saves is to just take me out of the fight.
Right.
You
Getting
know?
another enemy that we have to kill in the form of you is not the easiest form. Either I counterspell it or I'll put you in the fucking sphere so you're like a little puppy in a cone. It's fine.
Yeah.
Either way.
You guys can figure that out in whatever chat you have together, because now you realize that their Malachi might be compromised. You also realize that your large army was in fact not strong enough to stand up against a few dragon breaths, as was
And
predicted.
you got blindness again.
Here, for all of our viewers, we are going to be ending at the top of the combat round, and we will pick up here next time. We'll see if the Misfits will come out victorious, or if they'll have to retreat to survive and fight another day. Thank you all for tuning in, and until next week, hopefully on our regularly scheduled stream, we will see you on Tuesday.
Till death. Bye, all.
Bye.
Until death. So
Y'all.
Nah, we're nerfed right now. At least I'm
I
nerfed.
consider that a positive statement. Not never gonna give it up.
My goose is cooked, so good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.